and gentlemen, welcome to the Dynamite Discord. I'm good old Mike Bellcaster. Welcome with my great guest host here, Boney Khan. Boney Khan, what is going on, sir?
Man, we are cashing checks and breaking necks, baby. Man,
Yes,
what
sir.
a show. What a show
Man,
indeed tonight.
that was wild, dude. That was
It
an
was.
absolutely wild show. Just to start off, like that first hour, man, I couldn't even catch my breath. There was so much going on.
Houston brought the heat tonight, man.
Houston brought the heat, baby. Crazy time. Just for wrestling in general, this was insane, man.
Yeah.
I had a blast. This is one of my favorite Dynamites, I think, to date.
Yeah, it was. I have to say so. It was pretty amazing. And like you said, that first hour was just unreal. So
right.
We got the OG Fit Kid in the house. I see
the staple of the Dynamite Discourse, who's en route to Chicago, Illinois, right now for AEW
baby.
Rampage Friday night featuring CM Punk. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It looks like it's going that way, man.
It really does. Yeah. I just recorded an episode. For coming down the aisle. And I don't see it not happening.
Yeah, no, me neither. They tease if that doesn't happen, Chicago's going to burn that building down.
Yeah.
I mean that in the nicest way possible. So TK, you let your uncle cousin TK know.
Yeah. My brother cousin
going on, right? Yeah. Man, let's jump right into it. Sting and Darby versus 2.0. Whew, bringing the heat tonight, man.
Yeah,
that was a wild match.
I was a little confused when they brought out Moxley at first.
Yeah, super confused, and it was weird too.
Yeah, it was a little strange. But I thought it was great, the match, and I think it was great. Moxley's like, you know what, screw this, I'm going to the back. I'm going to cut a promo later.
Yeah, it was cool, and man, those bumps, it's cool to see Sting out there bumping and jiving, man. That table spot was awesome. Oh, it was crazy. But to see him rise back up right away.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
That double scorpion deathlock. It was just so that was hot shit, man.
Yeah. What's that what's 2.0's finisher again? The sideshow or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, that how Darby took it off the ceiling.
Yeah, dude, like that was crazy. And like I almost be the Darby Allin mark all day long. But hot shit, that guy is killing it lately. He's been doing so damn good, and every match I see him, he keeps getting better and better and better. This was a hot shit show.
Yeah, and I will definitely
Tyson.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he no-sold the shit out of that spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of my words right here, and 2.0 is kind of getting on my good side here.
Dude, you know what? This match really. I know they were over on the indies, as the Kings used to say, but these guys are killing it right now, man. Like doing very, very good shit. I thought that was a good showcase for both guys. I think Sting and Darby really put them on a whole different level. It was great, man. I was so happy. And then Sting and Darby got the win. Yeah. Sting got the win technically, which was cool to see. It wasn't Darby. I thought he was going to put him in the double scorpion deathlock, and then Darby was going to do the the coffin drop on top of them, but it went out so well, and it was so good, man. Yeah, Darby on the skateboard was brutal. I love seeing it, man.
Yeah,
so much.
Yeah, and here, kudos to the booking on how they did 2.0, because I feel like it's going to like a John. Here's a guy. It's like John Madden. But these guys, they were
perfect and connected.
they were plugging along in NXT, and honestly, I didn't know much about them too much. I saw a few things from NXT, but I think this was really kudos to the booking here, because they didn't just maybe that first week didn't go great or whatever. Let's scrap it and move on. That's like a totally WWE thing to do.
100%.
Tony Khan said, "Nope, we're gonna keep putting them out there, keep putting them out there."
Yep.
And,
Get your ass back out there, pal.
people are gonna love you. So
Yeah.
I love you guys. I'm gonna put you out there.
Listen,
so.
they are over in the Bellcaster book, and that is for damn sure.
Yeah. Boney Gon. I'm doing you doing JR now.
It's okay, Boney Con. He approves. Damn it.
Yeah, I love it.
Get all your JR hot sauce down at boneycon.com, okay, baby? Dude, and then we had that awesome little package about Sammy proposing to his love of his life, Pam, in front of the whole arena. Like it was tear jerking almost. It was a beautiful moment, man. And Sammy's so over with that crowd. That was a hot crowd tonight. Really, really hot crowd. Yeah, damn it. They were great, man.
Vince is in his chair right now, just like, God damn, if I could get a piece of that action.
I hope they're signed. I think after tonight, if they're not signed, they're definitely signed. Because that was a showcase of champions.
They're definitely signed 100%. I saw something about that. Yeah.
Good for them. We need more of that in our lives. And then we hit that Spears promo, and that was it's really cool. As like I know a lot of people shit on Shawn Spears when he was first there, and like he kind of lost direction in the middle of his run during the pandemic and everything, but he's really coming into his own.
Yes.
It really, really is. And this next match, which was Spears versus Sami Guevara, this was all pay-per-view shit tonight.
Yeah.
We had no fucking right to be watching this on TNT.
That's what I was thinking. In the middle of this match, I start thinking like, holy shit, we have still a tag team title match and MJF versus Jericho.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
goodness.
I'm like, dude, like, how am I supposed to get 2 hours of action? Like I'm gonna be sweating by the time it's over, and I was.
It was almost late. I was gonna hop in a cold shower after this. This was better than most things I've seen. See, that's crazy. I didn't know that they were calling them free agents on Elevation, but this. I mean, come on. Come on. You're not that guy, pal. They're definitely going to get signed, man. Man. That Spears match was crazy. All the high spots, the cutter off the top rope was ridiculous. And then, Sammy putting him through the barricade.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah. And like, again, we had no right seeing this on national television.
That definitely brought me back to like my fig fed days.
Right? Yeah.
I was like just doing
get the barricade, damn it.
grab that Toy Biz barricade.
It was insane, man. And then they did that spot where Sammy started hitting him with those knees, dude. Oh my goodness.
And he opened him up too.
Hard. Very, very. There was a lot of good blood on that, man. Yeah. Like I said, kudos to Spears, dude. Spears is He's been a trip to watch the last couple of times he's been out there, and this was a fucking great showing by both men, man. And Sammy gets the win. It was really brief. It felt like that first hour felt like 2 hours, and not in a bad way. Yeah, that was like so much shit packed. Right. It was like getting a sandwich from Jersey Mike's compared to getting a sandwich from Subway. You know, you got a fucking. There was a ton of meat in that bad boy. Every week, man.
It was week. Yeah, it was great. I mean, that crowd was. Man, I think this crowd was. I don't know. I mean, they may have topped the Pittsburgh crowd.
I think it definitely did. Like just in ways of general, like how passionate they were. Like they were hanging on everything, man. And we'll get more into the Judas and all that shit in a few, but. Hot shit! They were on fire tonight. Everything was great about the show.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that cool Christian and Don Callis promo. A lot of shit bombs dropping on TNT this week. It was great, man. I love when he was like, "You Cardi piece of shit," because it's true. Like he's working the Carney angle. Spears is a hell. He needs to get a push, man. He's been doing fantastic this past couple months, man. Very, very much so. It was great. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah. is so boring, and they sit on their hands because they see the same. They come to a show and they're like, "Well, we saw this last week. Why would I get excited for it?"
Exactly, and but you could see that the fans are passionate.
Yeah,
Very passionate about the product.
yeah.
Way beyond what we've seen in the last couple of years, even.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
And what's good is about it is we saw this potential Spears Guevara match. This really developed about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Whenever they had that Guevara and MJF had that match, that main event, and they showed it. They're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, remember this is why we're here."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, that's so great. Like it's like the little things like that. It's like,
dude, going all the way
brings
back
it back to a couple weeks ago.
Going all the way back to the last Stadium Stampede. They've been they had that huge spot with the chair room, and like Sammy and him were going at it, and like, look, I think the level of storytelling that AEW's on right now is beyond shit we've ever witnessed in our fandom,
Right.
And Spears, man, dude is elevated, fucking super elevated, and he's doing so damn good shit, right? Such good shit, damn it.
You keep it up, pal, but don't you dare sneeze in front of me.
Bless you. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, simple, good booking. WWE's just overkill sometimes. Crazy. The only thing I didn't like about the show was this damn Dan Lambert promo. It was.
I didn't hate it. I
didn't hate it, but like they definitely could have scrapped this to the second hour.
Yeah, I think it
was a little weird.
I think it was a good way because obviously we're gonna have the Men of the Year going up against Murderhawk. Sorry,
yeah,
can't think of his name for a second.
Lance
Storm, damn it.
Lance Storm. Let's get serious here for a minute. But yeah, man, listen, Ego and Scorpio coming out, attacking him. He's a great heat magnet.
Yeah.
He was just it felt like he was just talking though for a minute. Like it wasn't like he was saying anything. That's like when he started, he's like, UFC people, I'm calling my friend Dana White. Dana White's going to come out here and tell you that you're all full of bullshit, black helicopters and a bunch of bullshit. Like it's crap, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
that true.
They could have probably put it, maybe in front of the bunny, not the bunny, excuse me, Penelope Ford and Thunder Rosa match or something like along those lines. Because it did seem the crowd kind of died off just a little bit for that.
Yeah,
it was a great match. We'll talk about it. It was a great match, but
first hour, goddamn.
Yeah.
Then we went on from this, which you know what? I take that back. This was perfect placement because we had that huge Sammy match, and it was over. The crowd was hot as shit. And Sammy was over, got the win in his home crowd. You needed something to die it down a little bit before you went into the tag match, which was Jurassic Express versus the Bucks for the titles. That was hot.
I went into this like 75% chance the Bucks are going to win.
Yeah,
and as this is going on, things are happening. We have that awesome spot with the chair.
Yeah,
when that happened, I was like, "Oh my god, they're going to win!" So actually, and I think that they're my. Actually, I have the Jurassic Express right here. I think they were probably the stars of the night.
Yeah, no, that was probably
the match of the night and the stars of the night.
That was definitely my favorite showing from Jurassic Express,
and that's as a team, and probably my favorite showing from Jungle Boy.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot because that match he had with Omega was fantastic.
Well, and even that battle royal,
for sure,
battle royal that was amazing.
It's cool. There was a lot of crazy spots here. Jungle Boy almost looked like he broke his neck at some spot when he did that dive off of Luchasaurus' back. Like it was well. I don't know, man. They're really selling these storylines lately, and this felt right at home. Then we had the Elite beatdown. Marco Stunt took that chair like a champ from Omega.
Yeah,
It's like shit, man. Poor little Marco. But that I was expecting a run-in of some sort after that, or something. I was expecting somebody to come. Yeah, there you go. That stack suplex. That's what I was talking about. That shit was a scary spot, man. It looked great though. God damn, it looked great.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to look awkward, and you're standing on somebody's shoulders performing a suplex. It's not.
It was crazy, man. And dinosaurs are slippery.
They are. That's true.
Very slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny,
that's true.
Frankie. It's cool, man. I think the ending of it though is really building up this craziness that's going down, and you know what? More and more as it comes down. At first, I wasn't excited about Christian versus Omega at All Out, but I really think they're building this up very well for it to be.
They're doing a great job.
A hell of a good show, damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, the chick magnet shirt on Omega.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh man, so good, so good. I was talking to Side Fig Gig, my boy from across the pond, my friend. Dude, these little nuances and these little teases, Easter eggs that they throw in are just the best, man.
Yeah.
And I really think like they're on a whole different level right now. This is beyond the Attitude Era for us. This is I feel like we're fucking like we are living in the golden age.
Yeah, so Attitude Era, they had a crazy roster. Some storylines were let to be desired. Some at points.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it didn't age well.
No,
in retrospective.
Right.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. Raw panty matches, all this stuff, but we're living in an age where we're having this amazing roster with amazing storylines, like just smart booking. Not just like, all right, like I'm gonna have these great storylines, but where the matches are placed, it's also very strategic.
No naked Midian.
No. I don't know who's putting the match orders together back there, but I mean, if it's my brother cousin Tony Khan, man, okay, like I'm
brother,
impressed.
Cousin, uncle.
Brother cousin uncle. I'm impressed. I'll tell you that because for someone who didn't necessarily grow up in the wrestling business and basically is just a fan, and if he's the one putting it together, I'm impressed. I'll tell you that right now.
100%. Like I feel like we're finally like we got out of foster care. And Daddy picked us up, and he's like, "I got you, baby. Papa Khan's got you, man. Don't worry, I'm gonna squeeze you and give you all the tender loving you need." And, like it really feels like that. Like I feel like we're being taken care of as fans. Yeah. Finally, especially after the last 10 years of WWE. Like we've all eaten so much shit out of shit sandwiches. It's like we need more bread, man. Like somebody help us out. Give me a pat on the back, man. But that was the first hour of the card. Mm-hmm. Like that. I mean, I can't go over all these things so much. Like that Shawn Spears and what's it called? Sami Guevara match was just off the chains good.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus versus the Bucks. Absolutely good. Great shit from Don Callis throughout the whole match. I love when he's, counted 3 after Omega hit the one-winged angel on Christian after the beatdown. Just like, God damn it, man. It was so good.
People think of Don Callis as the Jackal, but also they don't remember his time as Cyrus the Virus.
Yeah. Oh, he's so good.
Who's the Jackal?
Who's the Jackal, baby? That's your fucking boss. Shout out to the major man, bro. I won that. I was the guy that won that auction.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I have that the WCW arena signed by Stang, baby, because I was all for it, man. Simple storytelling with layers. compare it to the Marvel Studio storytelling. It is a perfect way to put it, man.
Yeah.
Like, and you pick up on all these stupid little Easter eggs in the background. It makes it so much better. You're more invested because you're like, oh, I remember when he fucking did that like 6 weeks ago. This is fantastic. And
it's like watching Inception and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah, with a little bit of Keanu Reeves somewhere in there, just because it's Keanu fucking Reeves. Then we had the Brit Baker promo hitting up the top of the hour. Super good shit. She's on fire right now. I really, really dig what she's doing. I like the new stable. I feel like they're putting over good shit right now. And I'm becoming more and more of a Brit Baker fan as it keeps going on. Which I was already sold after that match with what's it called, Thunder Rosa, the blood and guts match. You know, the infamous blood smash face.
Oh right.
Yeah, so,
lights out.
There we go. Thank you. Goddamn. But I feel like she's really starting to come into her own as being a champion, and you're seeing like she's killing it on the microphone, man. Absolutely doing good. And Tony Schiavone's such a fucking beautiful sidekick for her.
Yeah.
And he's always like just all giddy. He's like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm Tony Schiavone." Like,
You're pretty.
Like, all right. Yeah. So it works out so well, man. And I'm excited.
Tony Schiavone's like, "You ever see my glass bottom boat tour?"
I love that. This is a very promo heavy second hour. I will say that. I mean, we had 3 back-to-back, which I guess it needed it to calm down the show a little bit. That crowd was lightning hot.
And that's why I said they kind of allowed the Penelope Ford Thunder Rosa slight dip in the crowd, not in the actual match. The match was fantastic. I just think the crowd was just kind of, just a tick down.
This side, D. Gotta get that camera ready,
baby.
Love it, man. And it was great. But yeah, no, you're totally right about the dip. In a good way though, too. It wasn't like, oh my god, we got another promo. Yeah. You know, we had so much action. It was like, oh fuck. Like, I need to calm down and have a cigarette now.
That's why they could have put like the Brit Baker like after the Guevara match.
Yeah.
And then do the what's his name? The guy from the MMA guy.
Dan Lambert. Dan
Lambert, right. Yeah.
Sounds like a football coach from King of the Hill. I love Dan Lambert. He's so good in propane.
They could have put that in front of the women's match. Maybe.
But
fire people back up. But
I really enjoyed that first hour so much that I think none of it was bad. Right. Like, it really wasn't. And like when you had the Hardy promo with Orange Cassidy, they're shooting out the challenge. That's the good shit. I'm excited to see Matt and Orange take each other down to the ground. They were really building up Rampage too. I felt this episode, like, in a good way. Like they're really like, okay, like now we have a card for Friday, which before it was just all hype. Everybody's like, hell yeah, we're gonna do it all. Like, oh fuck yeah! Just like, CM Punk, man, give him the microphone for 6 hours and just see what happens. But yeah,
pipe bombs, just throwing out pipe bombs. Boop,
yeah,
boop,
right.
Boop,
just
boop,
left and right. Just give him 50 microphones, have him throw them out to the crowd as souvenirs. It's going. But it was cool, man. After the Hardy and what's it called promo, we had Big Show or shit.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
No more BS.
No more BS. QT Marshall coming into his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Penelope Ford match was a little hard to watch, but it was good. Big Show, I keep calling him Big Show. It's never going to shake my mind. He's always going to be the Big Show.
Yeah.
But Paul White comes out. And, he's talking. I got a big announcement. It kind of sounds like John Laurinaitis now. He's really feeling the throat. Talking to Tony Schiavone.
My name is John Laryngitis.
So QT Marshall comes out, interrupts him. Kind of digging QT a little bit more now, too. I didn't like him at all during the pandemic bullshit with Dustin Rhodes. Like, he did a great match, like he was doing good work in the ring, but I fucking hated his character. I'm starting to like him as a character, being a heel.
Yeah, he had a great facial reaction once he found out he was going up against Paul White. Like,
but Paul White, issues the challenge for All Out, and I mean, if you're going to All Out, you're not going to All Out. You're buying All Out on pay-per-view. It's going to be a hell of a show. I feel like we're slowly starting to get more and more build to that as well this week. He's still big show to us, man. It's real to me, damn it. But yeah, man. I don't think the BS thing helps out the case either, because you're like, that's Big Show. And you're like, oh wait, fuck, like. But yeah, I'm excited to see QT get his ball stepped on by the Iron Giant. It's gonna be good, man.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Captain Insano shows no mercy. Yes, very good, very very good. Yeah,
Mama said that you got all them teeth in
Where is Anthony Ogogo? That is a good question. Not coming out to the big show, that's for sure. What's up, Franco? How you doing? I think Anthony Ogogo got scared after getting his butt whipped by the Golden Boy. Crazy stuff.
I don't know. Out injured. We got side fig gig.
I like that.
Okay,
break him down, damn it.
There we go. That's
got whipped by the government mule. Yeah, and then we got the tag team eliminator match announcement. Matches. It seems like they're making a big program out of this. It's good. I'm excited to see my mama bro again. She says, oh, I got some quality. Stop looking at me small. It's an eye injury, so there we go. That's adds to the mystique.
These guys got to be the number one contender, right?
You would, I mean, in a cage match, who do you want to see work the Bucks? I don't think it's going to be Private Party. I don't think it's going to be anybody else. But
I think Varsity Blondes. I think it's going to come down in the finals. It's going to be Jurassic Express versus Lucha Brothers.
Ooh, that would be so good.
In the finals.
I love it.
And somehow maybe Pac, and eventually unintentionally cost them the win.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
That's good.
He tries to help him out, and he accidentally cost him a win. Kind of few, because I think they're going to be turning on a Pac.
Side figure throwing out the facts over here, though. AEW doesn't normally do a lot of rematches, so but I can see
that is true. That is true. I just think this was just a beautiful, kind of just a setup towards that. But you're right. And that's actually a thought in my mind. I was like, as we were watching this, man, this match would have been. My only complaint was this match would have been so great on All Out.
Yeah, no, that's this whole show. I was like, fuck, this could have all been shit for All Out. Like especially like that Sammy match was just. It was so brutal and well put together that I felt like it could have totally been an All Out. But I get it's his hometown. He just got engaged. Let the kid have a moment.
Right.
Go out there and do the work, brother. So it was cool. But I would love to see Varsity Blondes versus the Bucks in a cage match. Just doesn't. We don't need to see it for anything else. Just we could do that as a dark. Give it to me as a dark match before all. I would be so fucking down. Brian Pillman Jr. is doing great. Griff Garrison's fantastic. Like they're really, really coming into their own too. And I'm so pumped for the future they're so young. Like they don't need the titles right now because they're babies. But god damn it, I want to see it. Something about Pillman's and cage matches just and Christian Omega too. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. I'd be down for Jurassic Express though.
I still think something's gonna happen with that Christian Omega match.
I thought tonight was gonna be it. When they were doing that beatdown, I was like, "Give me anything! Like, come on, feed me!"
Yeah.
I was
something's gonna happen.
Keep going, beat them up.
I think they're gonna have potentially somebody else get thrown in the mix. I think. Yeah. I don't know, but as weeks go by, it's looking like those chances are going, slimmer and slimmer. But I think what is important thing and important to Impact, because I think Christian will retain over Brian Myers this weekend.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be
I would be shocked.
Great feature to have your Impact World Champion go into AEW All Out and do it title versus title. I mean, that would be cool. That would be just so awesome for Impact. Awesome for AEW as well too.
That would be a nail in the coffin for Christian winning too. I feel like it would just be like, damn, like it would be crazy. Feed me.
Please, no. God, no.
Feed me s'mores. Not feed me more. It's crazy.
Just go eat somewhere else. Right back.
Right. He's too busy trying to get himself over still. It's not working.
It's not working.
Yeah. Then we had the Taz promo, which was cool. Ricky Starks looks like a goddamn star already.
I've been saying he's Rock 2.0. He looked like
today. He looked like the Rock.
He literally looked like the Rock.
He had the $500 shirt on. He was like, "What's up?"
He even put
Houston.
He even did the glasses down the end of his noses. Yeah, there you go. I was like, okay, all right, Dwayne.
And see, and the other thing, there were so many promos, but they were quick promos.
Yeah,
like we went back, so we just went over like 4 of them. And it was like we've only been on for 5 minutes talking about the promo spot.
Right.
But Will Hobbs beating the shit out of Brian Cage, potential match down the line. I'd love to see it. Will Hobbs is a beast. I'd love to see he's tall, he's meaty, and I love to see him work.
Like vascularity.
Get him on NXT, damn it. Like, I would love for it, man. I think man, I think that was good build up for whatever the future holds. And like they have so much still to announce for All Out. So it's not like we have a stacked card yet. We're still kind of pacing ourselves.
I think next week we're gonna have a lot of stuff announced for sure.
Yeah.
So,
this is very true too. What do you like about the promos?
Yeah.
They were all shot in different locations. It wasn't back to back in the ring.
Right.
Triple H kicking off Raw for 5 hours. It was good, man. I feel like they did a great job with like timing tonight, because this was a solid ass pay-per-view quality show. Minus the promo. You could take the promos out and add like more matches. Of course, that would be it. It was good. Not wasting time after matches either. Yeah, no, they're good. Not a lot of bullshit this week either. No. It wasn't like run in after run in. It wasn't like a bunch of crap. It was good. Death Triangle came out, did a promo. Zero Miedo on Andrade. It looked great. No Ric Flair mentions. Woo!
Well, he's too busy on the train.
Yeah, right. Man, that talk about let me clean my beard, Daddy. Woo! Apparently, his wife doesn't have a leg tattoo though, so we'll just leave that out there. Yeah. Still oldest bride, longest line. Woo! But yeah, I want to see this Death Triangle thing blow up. I want some good shit to come out of this. I'll take a couple matches. I think they're all going to work really well together. I could totally see somebody, maybe Pac, screwing over the Lucha Brothers, like you said. And like just maybe not screwing them over, but like
accidentally,
Yeah, but maybe screwing them over. I'd be down for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. Especially with those all those guys have not been working AEW matches recently. We haven't seen too much of the Lucha Brothers in the past couple weeks. We haven't seen too much Pac. It's all been promo in the middle of the show. So I feel like the build-up's going to be good because everybody Lucha Brothers are like one of the best things you can watch. There's another good point with AEW. They're doing these great things where they're like, yeah, man, we're going to slow down you seeing these guys work every week. It's not Raw. There's not, Goldberg's coming out. He's going to talk for 15 minutes. We're going to put Bobby Lashley out there. Then we're going to have Reggie come in. Reggie's going to do 20 backflips, get in the ring, take a roll up to somebody, win it over. It was messy, man.
Yeah.
Hero doesn't have one. It's the TNT champion.
It's God's favorite champion.
It's my favorite champion, and I ain't God yet. Oh, woo! Tyson knows, man.
You talking to the train riding,
jet flying, eating your woman. Always gonna. I got nothing on that. Crazy, man. But you know what? Go Rick. Still working the
regardless if it was Rick or not, there's a man out there on a train that looks like Ric Flair.
It's Wish Ric Flair. He's not on the airplane. He's on the train. We have Ric Flair at home. Oh man! And then after that, we go into Penelope Ford and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa. It was a good match. It was a decent match. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I feel like Penelope got a little lost up in the shuffle. She's been doing great though lately. That's how it is. And it's just
she needs more repetitions.
Yeah. I would be a little scared shitless too working against Thunder Rosa after all the matches she's been winning and shit like that. And 20 straight wins for Thunder Rosa tonight.
Yeah,
wild. Yeah. She's killing it on the streak. She's doing so. Yeah, Thunder Rosa had a huge pop.
Yeah,
love the Texas flag attire. She's looking great out there every week, man. I think one of the best signings they've had recently was especially for the women's division. Thunder Rosa, she's killing it, man. She's doing good. Yeah. And then after that quick women's match, we go back to the more promo land. Promo Central. We got Arn and Brock. Yeah, what? Arn and Brock Anderson talking about how they're torn down, beat up. And then we get the announcement that Malachi Black versus Brock Anderson. Which do we think Brock Anderson's going over?
Brock Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have 1/4 of the Horseman's seed. His name is Brock Anderson.
Brock Anderson has about as much of a chance in this as I do with Giselle Bundchen.
Don't hit the face. That's my moneymaker. Don't hit the face.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick and easy, and but it'd be nice to kind of.
You think it's gonna be a squash match?
It's gonna be Squash City, bitch.
Welcome to Squash City, bitch.
That's gonna be Brock's new shirt.
I would love to see a good outing from him, just because he's Arn's kid.
Yeah,
is this like his first match here too? He hasn't really worked.
It's his first singles match.
Yeah, so man. Bury him. put him in a casket match with the Undertaker. So
you're going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker.
Listen here, player. Young Anthony Daddy. What's going on there, Phil? Welcome to the Turnbuckle Tavern. Then we go to this Miro package. Miro's on fucking fire right now.
He's amazing.
And did I hear that right? He's challenging Eddie Kingston. Yeah. What fucking match that's going to be. And you can see that match Miro had with Fuego on Rampage was so good. And I wasn't expecting good out of the Fuego, Miro. I thought it was going to be a quick, head snap back, tap out, pass out, whatever the fuck it was. But he really got Fuego over too, which was showing some of the best stuff right now. Yeah, Miro is definitely on top of the world of. He's God's favorite champion, baby. It's the motor out the yellow. I am a Miro. My wife has sexy legs. She's very good.
My wife very flexible. She don't have the sleeve of wizard.
She like bendy straw. She sucked very well. Very nice. Oh man, but you know what? That's gonna be great. Yeah, Black's gonna destroy him. I'm here for more Miro, Eddie Kingston. I want to see Miro fight some big guys. Give us Brian Cage versus Miro. Yeah. I'd like to see him work Lance Archer again. Just a bunch of good shit, Bill. Yeah. Put the big guys out there. Have them all oiled up and vascular.
Just don't sneeze in front of me, damn it.
Right. Then we had Mox promo. backstage, all pissed off at the world. I'm John Moxley. I ain't gotta care. I'm gonna come after Omega. I'm gonna come after this. Mm-hmm. And then who did he challenge? The 2.0 guy. Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia. I'm gonna kick your ass, Seabass. Like
he looked like he went to Kane's barber.
Right.
Kane!
My son, Shane! Man, I'm digging the bald mocks. You know, when you're starting to lose a little bit on top, you got to shave it off, brother. It's cool. I think, like I said, there's a lot of build up here, but it didn't feel like a lot of build up. It was a good fucking show.
Yeah.
Then we cut to commercial break. Picture in picture, damn it. Little PBR Major Wrestling Figure podcast. Then when we came back, we were right into it. The fifth labor of Le Champion. Chris Jericho. MJF comes out. Heat seeker. The crowd was fucking, fuck you. It was like ECW heat. It was good. It was really good, especially for the Texas crowd, man. And then the most beautiful moment in pro wrestling history so far to date, man.
Look,
take it away, Monica.
Sorry, the Turnbuckle Tavern guys, they said it perfectly. Like, I hope they just let them chant, to it. They said, the Too Bad Chads mentioned that last week, and I was hoping for that too. And that's what happened. That's what we got. It's perfect.
No, and I really like that they still played as Tron, and it wasn't just like black. They did the pyro and everything because they knew. Everybody fucking knew it was going to happen. But man, was it beautiful. That crowd was lightning fucking hot for Jericho. They had every word. Jericho was even like, hell yeah, man. Like that was his payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. I feel like that energy is hard to, like, you wouldn't see that at a WWE show no matter who's out there. So that, like, it's wild to, and I don't like comparing too much because AEW is like in a fucking different ballpark right now. Right. Like, it's like majors and minors, Right. But that was one of the best entrances I've seen in my lifetime, man. It was awesome. Yeah. Jericho is eating it up. Drink it in, baby. Like, oof. That'd be great, man. Yeah. Salt of the earth versus the best in the world, man. And so the Jericho match, great fucking program. A lot of cool spots. MJF getting the ring on, getting ready to beat the shit out of him, and then Aubrey takes it off, hits him with the bat. Everybody thought it was gonna be over there, and MJF fucking that salt of the earth, working the arm the whole match. Really attention to detail on it too. That really, really thought it was cool. There we go. We got all these beautiful comments about Judas in my mind. Look at that. Boom. It was cool. It was the champion's way of getting out. It was beautiful, man. I thought the match itself was really good. I thought it was really good back and forth. A lot of MJF working Jericho, which, it was,
you could tell Jericho put that match together.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Jericho puts together everything he works in.
Yeah, true. But
Winnipeg, you idiot. Like, but yeah, man, there's a lot of good arm work. I like that they were still kind of calling back to that. And like, even my nephew, he was out watching, he's like, did he hurt his arm like 3 months ago? I was like, yeah, man, like they're still milking that shit. Like, it's good. But it worked for the finish. We got to see MJF throws, Jericho in the salt of the earth. He's ripping that arm out of the socket. Jericho reverses it into a roll up, and it was 1, 2, flip right back. He's pulling his arm out, how many times do we see Chris Jericho tap out to anybody, let alone MJF?
Very few. Very few.
Yeah. And my other question is this the end of the feud for them?
I was actually going to bring that up too. I don't know where we'll go from here. Maybe Jericho takes some time off.
I could totally see Jericho kind of easing out of it a little bit. I feel like they're trying to give us the most payoffs they can before the end of the next month. Because I feel like by the end of next month, the AEW landscape is going to be completely different than what we're used to seeing.
Yeah,
I wish he would have did the code breaker too, but I liked the storytelling of going for the Judas effect and going fuck.
Yeah.
Especially, but he just hit him with a bat too. Like,
right, yeah.
Like, get him, pal. Like, you're breaking rules already. You could have did it behind her back, and then. But I feel like that's why they wrapped up the story, because he chose not to cheat after he cheated while the ref's back was turned, and then they kind of had it end. It was a payoff. There was a payoff to it. MJF and Jericho have been going for 19 months back and forth against each other, even with the inner circle shit, all this. Like, I feel like they had to end it somewhere, and AEW is fucking absolutely great at doing this big payoffs at television instead of waiting for the pay-per-view, especially because I think the pay-per-view card's gonna be stacked. Like, we got a lot of rumors shooting out. Face the facts, CM Punk's more than 100% coming back on Friday. TNT kind of announced it.
It's going to be Punk and Darby.
Ooh, it's going to be great, man. And see, he could have totally hit it, but it was really good storytelling. I feel like they did a good job covering the face heel shit, and Jericho was over as fuck tonight. Crowd really put over Jericho tonight too, which was cool. And you could see they're in these spots during this match. That crowd was on fire, hook, line, and sinker, on the edge of their seats, ready to see some shit go down. And it's way fucking night and day energy from what we're used to. Very happy with that. But I feel like this might be the end for now, at least, of the Jericho MJF saga. I think pretty sure Fozzie's going on tour soon.
They've got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be.
And
it's been so long since mainly because of COVID that they haven't been able to.
Yeah, except for Sturgis. Kayfabe, brother, kayfabe.
Nobody's gonna be hard to me, dude.
No, I feel like this was, at least for now, this was a solid wrap up of their storyline.
Yeah.
Needed to happen. How many fucking more matches or things are we going to see?
I'm good with them finishing it up right now. And so,
The only thing that beat MJF today was his spray tan. He looked like a Simpsons character tonight. He looked like he had really bad jaundice or something. Guys got to hit some sun and stop going to the beauty salon. But yeah, man, no, I think I'm excited for the future. I was very, very excited. Like that does wrap up the show in general. But let's talk about a little things coming up. Like, we got teases of Daniel Bryan, we got teases of CM Punk. God knows who else. Bray Wyatt's on the loose. Like we did that top 10 free agents episode, and like we're seeing a lot of it's a change, maybe an evolution of wrestling right now. Evolution is the king. Man.
So going back to real quick with Bray Wyatt, and something that I read today, Freddie Prinze Jr. Yes, Freddie Prinze Jr. She's all that, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Hey, that's Fred. God damn it!
But
like, hey man.
Well, zoinks!
Whoa!
We're in trouble now, Scoob! Anyway, but he mentioned that there was basically, or he alluded that there was, I think it was on the Ringers podcast, I believe, but he mentioned basically that there was some issues with creative between Bray, Vince, and what's fuckface's name? The TV producer. I can't think of his name right now.
Kevin Dunn?
Kevin Dunn, yes.
Kevin Dunn. Go build a dam, goddammit. Beaver boy. Oh.
So that's probably what it probably sounds like, is he asked for his release.
Yeah.
Just all the shit he had to go through. That's what it sounds like to me. So he's going to be a monster in AEW.
He's going to come in with hell. Quick touch on the stage changes. What'd you think? I thought the stage looked cool tonight.
Yeah, I like the little tube look to it.
Yeah,
it was good.
it's
Kind of
nice.
it gave me like no knock to like indie wrestling or anything, but it was like more indie wrestling, like a little bit, that they could have
Fuck with
souped
that.
it up a little bit,
Yeah.
I mean, you're on TNT, damn it. Look good.
Oh, TNT, goddamn it! USA Network.
We're
I
live
thought
from the Sci-Fi Channel.
I feel like they're kind of subtly changing into the future
Yeah.
right now, and we're getting like those little things like the stage, a bunch of shit and a bunch of other things, and like I feel like this is just doing good. But yeah, Freddie wrote for WWE a long time ago, and he's a big wrestling mark, and good for him. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Then good authority that Bray did have a lot of clashes over creative with his dark ass character in a PG setting. I full 100% agree with that. Like, and they had a lot of bumps with that Fiend character coming out of the gate. The red lights, like that lasted what, a fucking 2 pay-per-views maybe. Like made him come out like a fucking beast. And then they have Seth Rollins bury him under a bunch of equipment and he wins. And like that was a defining moment for WWE programming. Never seen the crowd more pissed off at a finish. They're just chanting AEW.
To be honest with you, it was defining moment of my fandom a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I've always like been a WWE defender. Like even over the last 10 years, where people just been like, oh, it sucks that I want this and this and that, and I'm like, look, you guys just need to sit back and enjoy it. It's gonna be okay, But you know what? Enough's enough. Enough's enough, and it's time for a change.
Got a nugget.
I'm an anteater.
I love it, man. But yeah, it's I feel you.
Yeah, but for me, when I was watching that pay-per-view, it was like I was just disgusted watching that.
It was something that took your breath away in a bad way. Because you're like,
is by far the worst match in the last 10 years, at least for WWE.
I will definitely agree with you on that. Pre Thunderdome. Let's not get crazy here. Pre-pandemic, there's some shit going on there. That was like, okay. Bailey's underneath the ring. She's like, pizza? No, you fuck. We're live, pal. Like, now we have winking dolls.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
What's up, Fabulous? Always appreciate you being here. A winner, soul survivor. Woo!
That's great.
Imagine how good Owen would be right now in AEW. It's crazy though, man. Like, I feel like I preach it a million times over, but I feel like we're on this wave of a change, a real fucking change in wrestling. And Bully Ray put out a tweet earlier, and I'm paraphrasing. Don't quote me on it, but he said, I think it was Bully Ray, but whatever it is, that you got hints of Bryan Danielson coming. You got this might not have been. I totally fucking this up, but we got hints of Bryan Danielson coming. CM Punk. WWE's eventually going to notice that there's not a competition. They're behind right now,
right.
And I feel like every week we're kind of seeing more and more like lead into that. And I feel like once we get these Punks and Bryan Danielsons and Bray Wyndhams, whatever you want to call them, or I feel like there's going to be some fucking fire up AEW's fucking rocket, man.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens too this weekend with SummerSlam and Takeover. They're both going to be on Peacock. It's going to be interesting to see like, okay, what gets watched more,
Yeah, and like, I'm gonna say right now, AEW is definitely gonna hit over 1 million for Friday night, easily.
Yeah.
Biggest hype up for fucking they mentioned it maybe twice, teased it, not mentioned it, but they're or if I know who's best in the world,
I wouldn't be surprised if they got to 2 million.
Yeah. I could see it happening, especially just because, like, if it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen when Danielson comes.
Let's just think back when Punk left and he went to UFC. The eyeballs he brought to UFC, right? From as a WWE wrestler to UFC, you know, they had some. That's the whole reason why he got the second fight was the pay per view.
That's very, very, very true. A lot of eyes on him still.
CM Punk, man. You know, even though he's 70s, he's still a very integral part. I mean, this is like Stone Cold coming back in some ways, you know.
100%.
You know,
that's a very, very, very good analogy for it because there's not too many people who are that hot that spoke like that. You know, Stone Cold said, "What? He didn't give a shit. Give me a beer. Give me 2 beers. Give me 3 beers. Oh hell yeah!" But
John Tequila,
John Laurinaitis. I feel like they were one of the last outlaws, you know, of pro wrestling that we haven't seen in a while. And yeah, there's a lot of people coming up in AEW right now, but I totally think that this is going to be huge. I would love for 2 million too. I'm not shitting on it. I would love if they hit it. You know, that would be comparable to fucking good WWE TV. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What a time to be alive. Moon pie.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And then here's the thing is, you know, all these people that come watch Rampage on Friday night, I'm like, man, what a great show. I can't wait to watch Rampage next week. And then maybe, you know, it might be new people that weren't aware of AEW or anything like that. And then they're like, oh wait, they also have a Wednesday night show. Cool. Oh, so it's even a little bit earlier. It's only going to make
better, man.
The Dynamite numbers go up too, as well.
That's the thing too. Rampage was so well booked this last week. Mm-hmm. I hope they follow through with this week and do the same thing. And I hope that like the Punk thing isn't just the last 5 minutes. You know, that would be like, and it could be the first 5 minutes, but I would love to see it happen to, you know, I would love to see a little bit of longevity and just feel it, man. Go out there and just enjoy the moment. So side fig gig, man, over across the pond, hitting that shit up at 4 a.m. Trooper, man. He's like, I'm going to stay up for the recaps. And I was like, God damn, bless you. It's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, I remember that too. There's a lot of hype there. Jason David Frank. Go Power Rangers, right? Yeah, man, but that was a fucking hell of an episode. You want to give it a rating?
4.25.
4.25. I like the way you think, Boney Con. I'm going with like a 4.25, something like that. I think it was good. 4.25. We're both right there. Yeah. A lot of 4s happening in the AW world in my book, but I think this one was well deserved. Really was. Matches were fucking top notch. Promos, good lead up to whatever the fuck the future is. I'm very confused on where we're going with half this shit, but I know it's gonna land somewhere.
And that's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay that I'm confused. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to be predictable. We look at SummerSlam card this weekend. Okay, we know Bobby Lashley's going to retain. We know Roman Reigns is going to retain. We know the Usos are going to retain. Yeah. It's just, I mean, half the card you could already predict. You know,
it sucks, especially for like SummerSlam was a game changer back in the day.
Even NXT, you can predict what's going to happen. You know, Adam Cole is leaving NXT one way or another. You know, so that's going to put Kyle O'Reilly over. Cameron Grimes, you know, there's no way Ted DiBiase is going to be a butler. Karrion Kross is already on Raw, so they're going to move on from the title.
Yeah,
it's just too predictable, you know.
Is Cole out completely now, or is this the last show with Adam Cole?
I personally think, even though I think it's the wrong decision, I think he stays. I think that's the wrong decision for him. I think he's got a lot of outside interests that will
for sure.
that'll allow more eyes on that outside interest. And then if he went to AEW, like his Twitch channel, and they've allowed him to. I don't know how he's continued to carry that. I don't know if he's got a special deal or what.
Well, he just said something today where he was like, "This ain't going away, no matter what happens."
Yeah.
So I mean, if he's going to be the guy that wiggles that shit into his contract, God bless him. I don't see them doing like a huge deal with him and then keeping up for the next 2 years. I feel like if he does sign, it's gonna blow up very soon.
Well, I mean, he would be smart to say, "Okay, you release me. You got to buy out my contract."
Yeah, I mean, God bless.
Like, because I mean, if they're willing to throw everything at him, I mean, that would be my first thing. Okay, you release me, you buy out my contract.
I would hope so. I really do. Something tells me it's going to be an interesting next couple months, no matter what happens.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to it.
I would love to see him in AEW, but I don't like his up, down stuff he does, with Xavier Woods. It would be a mistake. You're absolutely right. 100%. But
I can't think of anybody that's on the call-up roster that's done something,
Yeah. No.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah, I say it all the time. I don't want a bad future for WWE, but God, they are making it so hard. Yep, he's all in short. Give him a phone book, goddamn.
Who hired Hornswoggle back?
Right. Had him swallow my ass. Oh man! Well, this was fun. Boney, baby, go put yourself over there.
Let me tell you something.
What you want?
Let me tell you something, people. For all the millions and millions of Bonyites out there.
Put your hands to the screen and feel
the power. You can find me at Coming Down the Aisle. I'm gonna have a new episode coming up here. I got a giveaway coming up.
Woo.
All right, not coming up. It is up. So check that out. It's gonna have some Turnbuckle Tavern implications in that as well too.
Oh snap! I like a little bit of collab there, brother. Oh yeah, very good.
But yeah, so follow me at Instagram at Coming Down the Aisle and on Twitter at @down_aisle, and head over to my link tree. Help support my friend at Norton_graphics. His son is battling leukemia. Give him a hookup on the GoFundMe.
Hell yeah. A little bit of brother love, man. Go take care of your own. It's important. It's what we are. We're a community. If you can back that ring, you can show some love to your brothers. Hell yeah, Daddy. That's what I like to hear. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, we love having you guys here every week. Be sure to turn on your podcast alerts for the Turnbuckle Tavern for the morning where they give an in-depth AEW Dynamite to two bad Chads. I love it, Daddy. Watch us. We got so many shows during the week and so many specials that we just do randomly. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, following. Like give the Turnbuckle some love. We'll give it back to your brother. Tune in tomorrow night. We got a live Fig Night, and it's gonna be a hot one.
Night, and I'm feeling right.
Yeah, get the Blue Meanie going on. Yeah. But yeah, tune in for Fig Night. Hang out with the Tavern all the time. Just turn your notifications on. And if you're confused, just hit up the turnbuckletavern.com. You get the link tree. You get all the special links, baby. We got the merchandise. We got the T-shirts. We got the shows. You know where to go.
Make sure you pick up that new Boney Con T-shirt. Oh yeah, baby.
Boney Con. Tell Hooch, he'll be waiting for you, brother. Yeah, man. If you're out at the events coming up, Rampage or All Out Weekend, we will be there full force and attendance. The Staple is coming in from his location, parts unknown, and he's coming to hang out for the weekend. And yeah, man, we'll be all over the place. So if you see us at a show, holler at your boys. we'll be happy to talk, hang out. You got any questions, comments, concerns, hit us up in the DMs. We are happy to talk and just be good guys and enjoy talking wrestling, man. I hope everybody had a great week. What is it? Dynamite Discourse, damn it. Live here on ABC. But yeah, man, we will catch you guys down the road. It's been a blast, man.